do you tell a person who just wants to abuse? You can't reason with an unreasonable person? What can you say? Now, one
lest we not forget who Pastor Tobi is. I feel like, there's a lot of hype going on this interview, and it's pissing me off. Because for months, I, all the way here from Toronto, Canada, was literally obsessed and so invested in everything that the Exposer YouTube channel put to light. And I'll give props and shout out to Murad Morali, because he actually was one of the first, if not the first, content creator to drop some videos speaking about Spac Nation.
Corrupt. They're still ongoing with their kind of dealings and their financial corruption, and it's just very, I don't know what else there is for us to say or do or talk about, because at this point, we raise awareness as much as we can, more details get re-emerged continuously. This story, I feel like, is absolutely heartbreaking. This lady took out a loan. She was the mother of a household. The mother passed away. The children do not have a mother anymore. One of them is even 13, lost the mother. It was an unpaid loan that was leading to the house being repossessed. Spac Nation knew of this. Spac Nation took advantage of the family. Spac Nation made that lady take out that loan. The evilness is just I just have no words.
I just can't believe that everyone's so excited, and I feel it's because the Twitter timeline can kind of turn serious matters into the new meme and the new culture, and I feel as though there's this whole drip, the drippy pastor fucking thing kind of going around, and it pisses me off. It really does. So we're gonna dive into who Pastor Tobi is once again. For those of you who are watching this for the first time and don't understand the hype, and they're like, who the fuck is Pastor Tobi? This is also going to be for those of you that do know the allegations already against Pastor Tobi and his minions, bishop men, or whatever the fuck he wants to call them. Ex-cons who have just found a new way to con through fucking spiritual welfare, literally. So yeah, this is the fucking intro.
Leaders don't do that. Leaders do not misinform. They do not mislead. They do not abuse trust. Those who are leaders who are doing that shouldn't be in those positions.
For an in-depth analysis and breakdown of the fraud and abuse that's taking place in Spac Nation, I highly suggest visiting the Exposer's YouTube page. They do a brilliant job at exposing the activities taking place behind closed doors. But in a nutshell, PT, aka Pastor Tobi, is very similar to that guy named Jim Jones, if anyone's familiar. What he does is uses the word of Jesus to manipulate his members. A big emphasis at his church is all about seed, aka offering, and how much you can give. He's also aligned himself with ex-roadmans, aka gangsters and cons, who are well seasoned in the fraud game, and together they make one hell of a team. They target the youth, going to areas that are primarily infested with students. They go to the ends, aka low income areas, to also recruit people. Why? Because the youth are easiest to manipulate. He emphasizes the importance of donating and giving offering to the church, and in return you'll be blessed with blessings and success, and you'll have all the latest gear and drip like he promotes. It may not be him, but people that work under him, they're all given targets by Pastor Tobi of how much he expects to see from each of their individual groups. Their groups that are made up of students. These people will encourage those students and those youngsters to go do things such as donating blood for money, taking out loans, 10,000, 10K, 20K, 30K, basically whatever their credit will allow them to take out. They have members take out houses in their names, which they transform into trap houses, where they fill up, it could be a 6-bedroom house. They'll have 15 young boys or 15 young girls living there. Those children aren't able to do anything without getting permission from their leaders, and every cent from their paycheck goes into offering.
I just feel like the last thing y'all in the UK need to be doing is giving this guy more clout. All he seemed to accumulate now is clout. And the exposure did a really good job, I feel as though, not giving him clout necessarily, but exposing him. And it's a pretty niche community, or he only has 14,000 subscribers, he or she, whomever, and I don't know. And this isn't because I dislike Zeze Millz. I love her content. I think she's a great host. I'm here for Centrl. I've been subscribed to them since the first season of Backchat. And that's been annoyed. Are you guys aware that he referred to the Backchat class as basically a group of black ignorant people who aren't doing better things with their platform? That's what this guy was saying. I have seen this all. But Zeze obviously has a great way of interrogating people and calling them out on their bullshit in a tasteful way. So I just hope she goes and guns fucking blazing. This isn't no play ting. This guy's a fucking sick monster. And I feel like if the cops didn't end up doing anything about this, because they fucking made it to fucking BBC News and shit, no fucking charges were pressed. I know the last I heard, individual members were being investigated based on the allegations that had come out and been made and people who had gone forward. But I know it does definitely took a while, and I know with the COVID thing, things could have slowed down. But no arrests were made despite all the information that's out there. So I feel like he should have just been left in 2019 or early 2020, pre-pandemic, and that's it. Because he keeps doing these little interviews, and people, Zeze isn't the first content creator to get him on an interview. I think even MTV did something with him.
See, with a property of this size, you've got room to have lots of people stay with you. Why do you need to sit down? Why do you need to be around people?
It's interesting and rewarding to see people grow.
Yes.
And then to see them begin to turn their life right.
But still, nothing happened. So Zeze, why are you giving him clout? Why are you putting it on your show after you've had all these dope people on, dope artists and shit, and now we're gonna have fucking Pastor Tobi and you're gonna get fucking bare fucking views? And you never fucking know. The thing is with what they do in that church, some of these people are involved willingly. I don't know how they're fucking wording it, but I know how Yahoo Boys roll and shit. And they're going and they're targeting people in the end, just teenagers who aren't working, need a quick buck. I feel as though some of these kids give it willingly, knowing they're going to get some kind of cutback, maybe it's 500 pounds, whatever the fuck it may be. And if or when now you put Pastor Tobi on your platform and you have this fucking interview's gonna go viral for sure, you're gonna have more fucking youth exposed to Spac Nation and the possibilities. That's just how I feel. It's not gonna get it's this whole shenanigan has already been exposed to the black community, and nothing has really been done except for the exposure and the people who did go out to rally. Shout out to TK, let the youngsters go. But nothing has happened, and now you're just going to expose us to more black folk. I'm over it. I feel like they're going to be targeting the white folk, the fucking police, but they've been targeted and they didn't do anything. So even some fucking minister or governor who brought it to the higher fucking courts and shit like that, and still nothing has happened. So I don't know. This is just my pre-interview initial reaction. I'm definitely going to watch it, and I don't know if that makes me hypocritical, because I'm not saying, oh, people don't watch it. I'm just voicing how I feel. I just feel like, fuck this nigga. Like, I don't want him to get any more clout. And I do feel like Centrl, you guys are a strong platform. Zeze Millz, like, you be giving these niggas clout, people clout, and now we're gonna give fucking PT one. Great. And we've just fed his narcissistic fucking ego so much. He's gonna fucking run into the fucking studio with the Hope dealers. They're probably working on the track right now.
Dripping, 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 dripping. All my guys are dripping. All these guys are dripping. Oh my God. What are you talking about?
To drop the same day or the day after. Like, I'm fucking annoyed, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you guys looking forward to it? Have I just shined some light on things maybe we didn't know about Pastor Tobi? Do you think this is a positive thing and this could perhaps work in the youngsters' favor, it's in the youth's favor? I guess we'll see, right? So anyways, thank you so much for joining me in my doll room.
If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for bearing through the low audio. Please don't forget to comment, like this video, share it on your timelines. Let's get this conversation going. And don't forget to subscribe. So as always, stay hustling, and I'll see you in my next video.